I was ever gonna run into a cougar, this is where it would be. Hey, what is going on? It has been way too long. Finally getting out, posting a hiking video, and I'm going to be hiking up into Hidden Valley, which is just up over this ridge, but I've actually already documented that hike. So what I'm gonna do is try to traverse along here and make it up into this valley. And then of course, if I can, hit that peak right there for a nice little overlook. But I'm gonna do something a little different on this video. I'm gonna film the whole thing on my iPhone 13 Pro Max. They've released some awesome camera features that I actually want to test out. Right now I'm on my Osmo Pocket 2, and I'm gonna put this thing away once I cut from this scene and jump on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Yes, that's right. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot this vlog on my iPhone. Let's see how it goes. I'm using my iPhone now, and I'm using the front-facing camera, but I forgot to introduce someone to you. I'm bringing Dewey with me, the one and only hiking labradoodle. Dewey, he's the best. All right, so I'm not gonna document the whole hike up to Hidden Valley just because I've already done that one. I'll be sure to link it, but I'm gonna shoot a few things along the way. So a few things that I'm looking for while using my phone to shoot this is, what's the sound quality like? Obviously I don't have an external microphone hooked up. Do you like that little spin? Dewey spun me around. Anyway, then there's a few features on here too, like the cinematic mode. There's also a macro lens. Might do a few slow-mo scenes, but that's not a new feature. And then also the stabilization, because when I'm walking and talking, I need some stabilization. So we're taking the Indian Trail up to Hidden Valley Trail, and then up into this valley that, as far as I know, doesn't have a name. A neighbor of mine called it Teepee Valley or something like that, because I guess there used to be a stack of sticks that resembled a teepee up there. Nice to see that we still have some fall colors over the valley. It is mid-October, so some of the bright leaves up high are probably going to be pretty brown, but we'll see. Kind of wish I did this hike a few weeks ago when everything was at peak. But we'll see what we can see. It's still going to be beautiful. So we turned off on the Hidden Valley Trail now. It's just like I remember it. Never changes, which is good. It's nice and clean, not very populated. This is a good one to do, especially if you need to burn some calories. Tested out the macro lens on that little red bug. Man, that was crazy. That was from my phone. No special lenses, no special attachments. I didn't realize you could do the cinematic mode on the front-facing camera either, but so far I'm super impressed. And I'm just like in this tunnel of color. So when I said I wasn't gonna document the hike up, I ended up filming a lot more than I thought I would, just because it's so beautiful. But what I meant by that was, I wasn't gonna give like some turn-by-turn guidance since I've already done that on this hike. But yeah, we're just on the final push up into Hidden Valley. Dewey's up there doing awesome. He's wondering why I'm so slow. And it's called the COVID-19 pounds, Dewey. Anyway, we're making our way up. So we've made it up into Hidden Valley. It's right back up in there. There is a storm rolling in, so it's a little bit windy. So pardon the wind noise, if there is any. But yeah, we're gonna get into the valley and then I wanna make it up to that ridge up there. Kind of see it through the trees. And go explore some new territory for me. So the craziest thing just happened. I should have asked if you wanted to be on video, but I came across a guy who was metal detecting along the trail, and I stopped him and asked if he had found anything. Supposedly there's an old miner camp up here, but I have no idea where that would be. Anyway, he was metal detecting and he recognized me, and on his video, or on his phone, he had one of my videos about the Hidden Valley mine pulled up because he was looking for it. That is a first, but as you can see, it makes me happy that driving people out here to look for stuff. Of course, I'm sure he was already planning on doing his own thing, but yeah, that was cool. Anyway, thanks for watching my videos, sir. I should have asked if you wanted to be in one, if you watch this one. Anyway, that was cool. But I'm gonna head up toward the ridge now because I'm in this clearing here. So we're off the beaten path now. Came from that direction. That's Hidden Valley. I've actually been up to this ridge before. We searched for a open pit mine up here. I'll be sure to link that video. But the goal now is to get up over the ridge and then get over into that second Hidden Valley. That's what I call it. I don't know if it has a real name or not, but we're gonna make it up there. Look how pretty that is. That's Mount Ogden. It's got some snow. Winter's coming. So this pit is pretty interesting. Definitely don't think it was man-made. The last time I was up here, I was with my buddy Ammon, and he started climbing down in it. And all of a sudden there was a rattlesnake. We didn't see it, but we definitely heard it. So I'm keeping Dewey away from it. It's definitely not big enough for a person, but here we are up on the ridge. So beautiful up here. Look at that. Mount Ogden in all its majesty. Well, there's signs of life up here. Got a few cairns. And there's somewhat of a trail along here. I think right there is the one that I want to get to. I don't really know how. I'll keep following this for a little bit. Again, pardon the wind, but that is where I want to go. I smell something. Here's an old mine shaft. Down here it's been filled in. Looks like it'd have been a fun one to explore. Which is really unique. Look at that guy though. That's cool. Do a little cinematic mode. Move off of Dewey and focus on the background. This is crazy. So I'm down out of the wind, kind of making my way down this hill here, but I don't know how far down I really want to go, so that means I have to climb back out. Got something in my eye, and I think I'm surrounded by poison ivy. That's not good. I do see something silver over there. I'll go investigate it, but I don't know if I'll make it over to that ridge today. We'll see. I'll go a little bit further. If I was ever going to run into a cougar, this is where it would be. Looks like I'm on a game trail. Dewey smells something. Look at this. A little bit of snow. Crazy. So that's the ridge I want to be on right there. But it's getting pretty slim as far as the trail goes. And a little muddy. It's kind of eerie down in here. I think I saw a deer. I saw its back legs. Went barreling off through the trees. But it is so quiet down in here. I don't know how much more of this I want to do. But I have found a game trail. So we'll see. Well. I made it down into this second hidden valley here. No trail, no signs of other people, and the ridge is right there. It's gonna be fun getting out of here. Let's try to find the established trail here. I won't get too disoriented. Remember that tree right there. Luckily, I know that that way is home and that's the wrong direction, and that will get me up into Hidden Valley that way. I do have Dewey on the leash right now. He's definitely on high alert. Probably can hear and smell things that I can't, so I'll respect that, but I don't want him chasing after anything. Came up over this ridge, and look at that. That's Ogden Canyon. In fact, you can see some structures down in there. I believe that's Sardine Peak. Somewhere over there's the overlook. Yeah, look at that view. So I found another established trail. Hopefully it gets us out to this point. Then we'll turn around and go home. But this is all new territory for me, so it's pretty exciting. It's one of those places that from down at my house I've looked up into and was like, hey, I want to get up there someday. Well, it looks like today is that day. So here we go. Looks like we made it. Reached the goal here. Check this out. It opens up into this meadow here. To this lookout. We call this the end of the trail. Look at that view. Wow. I guess we could go a little further out. Whew, that drops off. Should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. But yeah, we came from down there. That's where the video started, was right down there. Well, we did it. We made it to the top of the second ridge that I wanted to. I checked out the second hidden valley. And yeah, here we are at the top of the mountain. What do you think, Dew? I think this is the wood from the teepee that old timer in my neighborhood was talking about, because I found an established trail. I actually took the hard route and cut through, but I think I'm on the right path down into this valley now. Obviously it's not super well worn, but I hope it leads me out. But yeah, this is a lot easier than the other route I took. See that buck looking at me? Looks like it's a 2-point. Wow. Perfect place for a deer. That was an interesting find. Yeah, I wish I'd have seen this trail early on. Anyway, I will wrap this thing up officially. Super impressed with the camera on the iPhone. I mean, it's been pretty remarkable what it can do and what it can shoot. So anyway, that's it for me for real this time. Hope you have a great rest of your day.